So a streamer spends $4,000 on the new Diablo game, and he doesn't get one thing that he's aiming for. Not a single 5-star item, or however you're supposed to phrase it. Not one. He got screwed, right? He got screwed. And here's the thing. I don't know why anybody is surprised. I don't. I really don't understand it. Guys, we have been moving in this direction for a long time now. When cell phone game mentality started slipping into our regular games, our console games, we were making a mistake then. We were allowing the market to train us to say this is how we want things to be. We love this cell phone game. And case in point, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'll give you an example. I complained about this a long time ago back on my YouTube. There was a game, Metal Gear. Okay? The last Metal Gear that came out, it was part 5. It played like a cell phone game. And what do I mean by that? I mean that you had to collect guys who were random grabs. There was no actual 100% guarantee. Yeah, there were certain guys that were out there with a program that you could get and stuff like that, but that's no different than a cell phone game when it gives you one 4-star character or one double S character or something like that because it's scripted to do so. Well, this game offered you the chance to roam around forever, find guys at random, send guys to the base, repeat the process, get a bunch of materials, stock up the materials. Then once you got the materials, it was like, hey, would you like a gun? And I'm like, I would. I'd love that gun. And they're like, sweet. That gun is being made. It'll be ready for you in 4 real-time hours. 4 real world, have to be playing the game for 4 hours. And I may be slightly exaggerating, but it's only slight. And that's the point. This kind of crap we accept in cell phone games. Just like years ago, we knew that there was a level of acceptance between the console market and there was a level of acceptance that there was for the portable market. Slowly but surely, we closed that and we started expecting that the portable market should be just as capable as the console market, and we took away that idea. Then, slowly but surely, this started happening. This, where we need to be trained that games have a cell phone mentality and that this is the kind of games the industry wants you to play. Even if it's not that kind of game, it needs to work like that kind of game so that you'll get into the idea, the mindset that it's time to play that kind of game. And you'll expect and want to see those kinds of systems in your games. It wasn't a surprise. It wasn't a shock that the newest Diablo to come out was a solid Diablo that was then hidden behind a bunch of paywalls and screens and mini transactions and things like that. It's not a shock at all. We shouldn't be surprised. The industry is moving this direction. They want you to spend money, and they want you to spend money all the time, and they want you to just dip into your wallet $1 at a time all the time, and they don't want you to get results. The more you get results, the more that you can beat the game. The more you can beat the game, the more you don't need the solution to the problem they created, because that's another point of all this. They create the problem, then sell the solution. The problem is that you're going to need these kinds of materials if you want to move forward in the game. The solution is that we sell those materials. But we don't just want you to have the solution. So we've trained you to expect that loot boxes and crap like that are the norm and that you should just expect them and you should be excited because who knows what you're going to get. And then when we have that mentality, you can spend, and this is also on him because this was stupid, but if you could spend $4,000 and get nothing, you should have been mad at $20. You should have been furious at 50. At 100, you should have kicked yourself and said, well, that was stupid. This game is done now. At 4,000, you're stupid. I'm sorry. I don't even care if you did it for a point. You're stupid. If you just have $4,000 to burn, I need stuff. Oh, and I'm selling some of my stuff too. So like if you just have $4,000 to burn, you could have got something real out of it. Something that you could have held in your hand. But no. You wanted to prove something and play this loot box game and get screwed, and you did it to yourself. So as much as I think that this is BS, I also think that the idea of putting yourself in that situation is BS, and I also think that we as gamers have allowed the market to shape in a very specific way to where we put ourselves right here where we are dealing with this situation right now. So, I mean, be mad, be furious, this is BS, but it's kind of, and even if it's not your fault directly, it's gamers as a whole, it's our fault for allowing these small changes to wean in and become a standard of gaming in general, standard of gaming that we accepted, and now it's here to stay. This is just the beginning of this crap. I'm telling you, it's just the beginning. We're not done. Expect to see more crap like this in the future because they've got you now. Later.